Hello groovers. Here's a little food for thought here for you guys. I like to analyse things in a different way, as you all know. And I was going to say that there is a gang out there, like the government has cracked down on bikie gangs, right? And here's some similarities between bikie gangs and bowling clubs, like bowls clubs. They get together and they both get together, both groups of people form a gang and they get together and they do stuff. It involves alcohol. There you go, there's one thing, it involves alcohol. It involves dressing up in their colours. Boom shanker, there they go, they dress up in their colours. They get rowdy, yeah, they get rowdy. They both get rowdy. They get offensive, they can be offensive to some people. Even the way they dress can be offensive to some people, depending on which way you're looking at it, if you're conservative or not. If you're not conservative, you could be offended. They're grumpy, they look grumpy, some of them look very grumpy, but some of them look friendly, don't they? Same as bikies. And there's drugs, there's a lot of drugs. There's probably more drugs at the bowls club than what there is at the, in blatant public, just on display. They even boast about it. The old people boast about their drugs. Yeah, there's probably, you know, that they drive around in groups of them to go to other faction gangs and hang out with those guys and mingle it up, you know. And I'm sure sometimes there's a bit of rivalry, gang rivalry between those gangs. They seem to have some kind of a competition with each other. Who's the best? Who's the toughest? Who's the fastest bowler? There you go. So, you know, imagine that, watching the news. Coolum Bowls Club. Big bust. Drugs found. Weapons. Walking sticks. Bowling balls. There's all kinds of stuff there. You know, there's history of violence. Yep. I'm sure they've got some history of violence somewhere running in that pack. Doing gnarly things, you know, slamming dishwashers. Doing stuff like that, you know, domestic violence. Taking stuff out on their cars, you know, like if you've ever been in a car park and an old lady's just dropped in on you. Sometimes they don't. I don't mind. I'm always going to let the old lady get a park. No, not a problem. But sometimes, they take it as if it's their right because they're wearing their colours, and which is fine. No worries. I've had it done to me all kinds of places, and it kind of takes the niceness away of going, you know, you go first. If they just walk up and go, hey, I'm in a gang, I'm straight in. So, a little food for thought there, you know. Let's hope that the government doesn't shut down bikie gangs. I mean, the bowls clubs, because, you know, what would those gangs do then? They'd be on the streets, same as the bikies now. Not allowed to hang out with each other, being all sad. God knows what they're up to. But yeah, that's my food for thought for the day. I thought it was a little bit humorous, so I thought I'd just add it in today. And I might come up with something else on the drive, but you know, for the time being, I just drove past the bowls club and I thought, yeah, that's a good one. Love your work. See you guys later.